census taker and one tax collector. Here in Bethlehem, the census taker was called Don Trustus. And it was a very big job. You can see they've been working very hard. We've already got this many people, and the job is done, basically. It's the 24th of December. Very unlikely that anyone else is going to show up.
Finish! 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 Finish!
Shout with us! Finish!
Finish!
Vanish!
Finish! Finish! Wait. It's not midnight yet. So this is actually not finished. Remember, the law in Rome says if the tax collector gets it off, he is punished by the removal of his capitulum, that is your head. Look, I have a lovely new sword, and you have a nice tender neck. So, it's not midnight yet.
Look, the moon's out. No way in this town more visitors are gonna come this late.
Well, I must say, that is a very lovely move. But, according to my Apollo watch, which I bought from the Apollo store, it's not yet midnight. So, moon may be out, but it's still not midnight. We better go back to our hotel and wait and see what happens later tonight. I mean, let's face it, this is a nowhere land, Bethlehem. No way is anybody going to come and visit Bethlehem at midnight on the 24th of December. No way!
Yes way!
No way!
Yes way!
No way!
Yes way!
People, friends of yours?
Nope. No room at the inn. Oh no! No!
There's no room. There is no room.
You have to give us space, please. My wife is about to have a baby. Yeah, where is he?
Yeah, where is
Oh, okay. Oh, dear me. Well, they're not here to stay, they're just visiting the young couple. Oh, no.
Again?
It's midnight somewhere, and daybreak elsewhere. So this says on my time soon chosen. Somewhere in my may feel like Monday morning. But it's Christmas in my heart, my heart, my heart. Christmas in our hearts, our hearts, our hearts. Christmas is a time for giving.
in our hearts, our hearts, our hearts.
Bells are ringing, in a singing. In this harmony we all have prospered. We live to have fun, whatever happens. This is Christmas in our hearts, our hearts, our hearts, our hearts, our hearts, our hearts, our
Somebody, oh, hello. Hello. Very nice to see you. Hello. Hello. No room in the inn though. There's no room. Can't stay here. Oh, I see.
You see what's going on over here?
My lords, if you could just, sorry, my lords, sorry. We have Romans staying here at the moment. Oh,
Honestly, I just step aside for 1 minute to play some guitar, and then weirdos turn up singing rap. Okay, you guys, you're counted. You fix your number. You go away.
I think I know who you want to see. Right, so you go downstairs, turn left, turn right, and follow your nose.
Midnight. What do you think?
No way.
No.
Yes way!
No way.
Yes way! Yes
Supernatural beings.
Supernatural beings! Oh no! Supernatural beings! Wait a minute. Wait a minute, supernatural beings. Do you receive one of these every year? No? You sure? Well, you will from now on. Just expect this in your letterbox. Okay, you better add a number for supernatural beings. Honestly, this night, no one else is going to come up tonight, are they?
I hope not. I think you want to go this way, this way. Go down the stairs, turn left, turn right, and follow your nose. Tonight, no way, that's it. I think it's just about midnight. The end is here. No way!
Yes way!
What is this? What is this? What?
Okay, we better have another column for livestock, but we better count them first. Let's count them. Oi! Stop falling asleep! Count them! Alright, stop falling asleep! These are enchanted sheep! Whatever you count them and fall asleep! Go! Not safe, not safe. You, put them round the back!
This way, sheep. This way, bad. This way, bad. This Follow your nose. Yes, that's it. That must be absolutely it now. No one else is coming here.
Yes, way.
In time.
Yes.
Wait. Oh, won't need this now. Putting that away. Now then, let's see. I think we're done for the night. Packing up time now. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh.
Okay, I think no one else is going to come tonight. Are we done? I think you better write your final figure. Meanwhile, I think we just better check the roads and the alleyways. I can't see anybody else approaching. But get it right. If it's wrong, your head is the punishment. That's that sound. A baby has been born. That means your number is wrong. And your payment is your head.
I think something's been going on in the stable. There wasn't a baby there when I looked. Maybe the stable hands can tell us.
We were walking around behind the hotel, and we realized something was happening in the stable. And we looked inside, and we realized what it was. So that's what we saw. A young couple with their donkey and a beautiful new baby placed in a manger.
Oh my God, let's see what took place. Oh, there's the baby. There's the donkey. There's Mary. And then what happened?
A few minutes later, a group of shepherds arrived to see the baby.
Oh, some shepherds. Oh my goodness. And shepherds as well. Can we see the baby?
And then the wise visitors from the east, they turned up also to see the baby.
And the wise ones.
And then, multitude of angels flew in. It was amazing.
Angels. My goodness. And they came as well.
And then a flock of sheep turned up.
My goodness. And here is the moon as well.
What?
Wow. And all of them came. What? Who is this baby?
His name is Jesus, and he's
and Masai.
Thank God. We need a little bit of space in the front here. Step back another big step.
Unity, united, one big family. Brothers, sisters, and we are one. We are one. We are one. In community, for we are was one big family. Brothers, sisters, parents, child. We are one. We are one. For we are just one big family. Brothers, sisters, parents, child. We are one. We are one. We are one. Hands in community. For we are just one big family. Brothers, sisters, parents, child. We are one. We are one. We are one.
You probably think us as the bad guys, but some of Jesus' followers were Romans too. And so all the Roman Empire became Christian and spread Christianity to the rest of the world.
It's midnight right here, and daybreak elsewhere. So this is on my time zone travel. Somewhere it might feel
on the stage, children. You are going to need to dance as well.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. In a one-horse open
Stand back, everyone.
Give them a big round of applause. Come on, get started. Can we just give them a big clap? Thank you, Lawrence team. We are so glad that we have a lot of rooms at Hope Road Church. So we wanna welcome you guys. Even in the future, if you would consider coming in this place and want to celebrate with us, then we want to welcome you guys to have fellowship with us, right? So, but tonight is a special time for all of us, and special time for our children, special time for our families, and especially our hearts really burn for this place, and therefore we have welcomed all our families just to come and celebrate with us. Even though for some of us, Christmas may not be something that you are familiar with, celebrating during the December time. But this is a time that, it reminds us the good news of God that comes to us. It was given 2,000 years ago, long back. It was told to the people, but now it comes to us, and it has been alive to you and to I in a very amazing way. Luke chapter 2, verse 10 and 11 says, "But the angel said to them, 'Do not be afraid.' Angel told them, 'Do not be afraid. But I bring you a good news, a very good news, that will cause a joy for all people.'" The good news was not only meant for a particular people, or a Nepali people, or a Chinese people, or maybe an American, or maybe an European, maybe not only for British people, right? It was meant for each and everyone, all of us. The good news came, and the angel told them and said, it will cause a joy for all the people. Luke 10, 2:10 and 11, it also says that in the town of David, we cannot associate with the town of David nowadays, but we can just imagine, let's say, in the town of Hong Kong, right? So in town of David, the Bible says that there was this Messiah. The Messiah was born. and He is the Lord. It is a profound word that comes out of this passage. But then tonight, I'm here as one of the minister, or a friend, or a brother, to share with you, this incredible message that has power to bring joy in your hearts and our hearts. I know, like in the midst of celebration, like I know there are things happening in Hong Kong which may not be sound as joyful, right? Do you remember just at the beginning of this year, in the month of February, what happened? Do you recall what happened? A coach bus on the road to Taipei just flipped down and killed 19 people. 65 were injured.
Oh yeah.
And just after that, in the months of November, if you count, like we're just nearing down this, just right, 2 months ahead, we go in November alone, we have 2 accidents where more than 11 people were killed in the same bus accident. And just last week, we saw the school bus crashing people on the road, on the roadside. Many innocent lives were being lost in Hong Kong. I'm not even counting the lives that, the societal cases that has happened during this year. I recall one incident when an elderly man stabs his wife and jumps out of the window. He killed himself for the matter of money. If we go on talking about this use of, the pressure that we face in our workplaces by the bosses, or maybe through your colleagues, or someone else who is difficult to handle in our workplaces. The pressure in family. Now I have a 2 years old son. We've been thinking about putting him in the kindergarten, and already seeing like 200 plus children just trying to enroll in the same kindergarten. We're trying to like put him here and there and there and here, just like worrying about where we're gonna send him. And we, as being foreigner and immigrants, like we're trying to wrestle with all the pressures in the city, cultures, the languages, and all kinds of difficulties that we face here in the city. The life is already hard, but it makes it more harder for us to breathe and live, right? And we all, in a sense, deep in sense, I'm just sharing through my own experiences that, it becomes hard for sometimes for us to smile and to be joyful. And when we see like children dancing here on the stage, hey, hope you do, everything is right, now everything is fine, the life doesn't seem to be fine. And we wrestle with the reality every day. We worry about what comes tomorrow. And especially people, those who are wrestling through all the problems in their lives, the brokenness in their lives, the restlessness. There is this question of like, who is gonna help us? Who's gonna rescue me? And how I'm gonna be secure in this city? Or how I'm gonna give a good life to my family, at least in the city, right? So in a deep sense, we all look for that redemption. Even today, we all look for that rest and that shalom that actually we've been looking for, we've been wanting to see in our families, in our lives. So during such as this time, I think it's a good reminder for us. I'm like also on the say that our times are not so different than the Jesus time. When in Jesus' time, when they were waiting for a Messiah to deliver them, to bring them into a different place, and to give them freedom and